You know what? I want to take a look at this. Let's take a look at this real quick. I ate at every theme park in America. Theme park in America. Let me guess. Disneyland is one of them because I can see Disneyland in the background.
Truth about theme parks. You're gonna spend half your day waiting in lines to end up with a grand total of maybe 10 minutes in ride time across.
I've never went to a theme park ever in my life. Never went to a theme park.
That day. So what makes a theme park truly magical? The food. Some parks have classic food items that people travel far and wide just to taste. And others
I should probably
just
answer your
opened,
question.
offering food I've never even seen before. So today I'm trying food at every major theme park in the USA to settle it once and for all.
No, it's okay.
Which theme park has the best food? So you guys voted for the top 5 theme parks.
I'm not really much of a Disney person anyways. Disneyland, Epic Universe, Epcot, Dollywood? What the fuck is Dollywood? Knott's Berry Farm? I've never heard of any of these locations ever in my entire life.
In the country. And we're visiting every single one. It's time to crown our theme park food king.
Starting at America's very first theme park, Knott's Berry Farm.
At each park, we'll be trying out the 5 most popular items, tasting and ranking them, and the highest park average is...
What the fuck is that?
Trying out the 5 most popular items, tasting and ranking them, and the highest...
Ay la puta fucking A, dude. The fuck is that? What the hell is that? What am I even staring at? What the fuck? Is that fruit in there? Is that apple pie? I don't know what apple pie looks like, to be honest. I've never eaten pie in my entire life, so.
Highest park average is what will claim victory. But there is
in
a cap.
K-Land?
You know,
okay, buddy.
So I'm picking a completely random person.
Wait, there's a Mario? Wait, there's a Nintendo Mario theme park? I didn't even know about this, to be honest.
At each park to eat with me to represent the people. Should be easy, right?
The first people I asked said,
no, we're actually just leaving.
Cool, no worries.
Let's try again.
I have no idea where that is at, to be honest.
We're good. Thank you.
Oh, okay.
I was honestly giving up hope pretty early until the guy next to me on this ride actually said yes.
We got a guy, let's go.
And with our taste tester secured, we were ready for the famous boysenberry churro.
This is the girthiest
Oh,
churro
I
I've
see.
ever seen. 100%. The question is this better than the Disneyland churro? Because these are actually being fried fresh.
I will eat this whole thing and yours.
What do you like about it?
It's a churro. I've never had a bad churro.
It's funny you say that. This is the worst churro I've ever had in my life. Texturally incredibly disappointing. It's incredibly dense and bready and dry. There's like no moisture at all in this. The boysenberry tastes good though. This is a solid 3 out of 10.
That's insanity.
This is so dry. Look how dry this is. 3? This is like whole wheat bread.
I taste sugar, I taste cinnamon, and my mind is just saying yes right now. I give it a 8.73 out of 10.
It's almost like if it's, dude, I bit both ends. You don't want this, trust me.
I'll bite from the middle.
You just let me finish yours.
I want more.
All right, moving on.
Our first score in the books, it's
Hey,
on
Vandy.
to Fireman's Barbecue for our next item.
Barbecue steak sandwich. First impressions, not good.
I'm gonna be honest with you.
It's on to Fireman's Barbecue for our next item.
Barbecue steak sandwich.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I've had barbecue, like American barbecue. I hate it, to be honest. I've had American barbecue, but it was like a long time ago. I don't like it, dude. I really don't. I love Mexican carne asada a lot more. I hate American barbecue. I do. I generally do. I do not like it. Like Mexican barbecue, like I love that a lot more, dude. Like carne asada, chorizo, lengua, fucking all of that on a fucking grill and everything. Oh, dude, that shit tastes so much better. Like I've had American like barbecue, and I was just like, I hate this.
sandwich. First impressions, not good.
I'm a little bummed, but I'm hopeful.
It could be good, that's the thing. You never really know, right?
That's true.
That is the most saddest torta I've ever seen in my entire life, too, as well.
You know, it's not as bad as I thought it would be. Salt level's actually not bad. It's seasoned pretty well, but my God, is it dry. But flavor-wise, it doesn't taste bad.
It's kind of value.
$17 is value.
I mean, by today's standards in this economy,
I'm gonna give this a little bit above mid at a
$17 for that? Damn, I can get something better for like less.
6 out of 10.
I don't know. It's a little inconsistent. I think I'd give it a 7.
This whole review of this sandwich just feels sad. It looks sad, sounds sad.
I'm a little depressed. Can I have some barbecue sauce?
Of course you
actually?
can. Here you go. I feel like we need to say more, but there's not much else to say. So moving on.
Next up, the boysenberry pie.
I have no idea what the fuck that is.
They really like boysenberries here. And the fried chicken. Funny enough, this whole park used to be just a small farm that sold pie and chicken. And the wait times got so long that they built rides around the restaurants to make life a little easier and a little more fun. Thus, the theme park was eventually born. Honestly, we tried both items and we were disappointed. Fried chicken had zero seasoning, wasn't crispy, and it was not evenly breaded whatsoever. To me,
This is probably one of the worst fried chickens I've ever had. I'm gonna give it
As someone who resides in the South, that barbecue is offensive. I hear that quite a lot or so. People from like the South or so, they would be like, if the barbecue doesn't look good in any other parts of like apparently the country itself, it's ass, and they feel offended.
this a 2 out of 10.
and for Alex,
I've definitely had worse. It's a 5 for me.
the boysenberry was all right, but the crust was pretty flavorless, giving it a 5 out of 10 for me. And Alex, a big boysenberry fan, scored it at a solid 6.5 out of 10.
This is gonna get better. I don't think it ends here because we have an insane lineup of food coming. Even in this park alone, supposedly there's a crazy funnel cake that we're gonna try. So let's move on. Look at this, dude.
This is insane.
If this is moist and crispy, we're in a good spot.
What the fuck is that?
Oh my God.
Why should you have to yell a second I take a bite?
Dude, that's my dad.
Stop.
I love it, everything. This is funnel cake.
Is that? That's a. I have no idea what the fuck is a funnel cake. I know what it is. It's right here, but I just don't know what the fuck it is.
This goes very...
You got powdered sugar. You got, what is that? Raspberry jam. Is that ice cream? And then powdered sugar. Ugh. Ugh, that's too much sugar for me, to be honest.
extremely hard. Like my inner thoughts are telling me to just rip into it, like ravish into it, but I'm trying to be professional here.
I'm not gonna lie, this is unbelievable. This is so good. This might be one of the best funnel cakes I've ever had. This is insanity. It's crisp on the outside, it's got a nice chew.
I have no idea what even it is, to be honest. I don't even know what the breaded thing is.
Chewy and fluffy on the inside. It's got a nice sweetness. It's not too sweet though. I know this looks
That
like
looks
a lot,
way
but it's
too
kind of
sweet.
balanced. Like the acidity and the sweetness from the jam. The soft serve isn't too sweet. It's like refreshing and really good. I'm giving this funnel cake, out of all the funnel cakes I've had, 9.2 out of 10. This is unbelievable.
Easy 10 out of 10 for me.
Okay, well.
I'm in heaven. This is great.
Let's cool it on that.
God, I need it all.
Oh my God, it's creaming everywhere. This is American gluttony. This is what happens at theme parks. Bro's bulking at this point. That's a wrap there. We're saying bye to Alex. Great work. See you later. On to the next.
Knott's Berry Farm in the books, on to our next park. We're going to Epic Universe.
Interesting.
This is brand new.
I don't like
just
I don't
built.
like
In fact, it
sweet
is
stuff.
the first
Super sweet
new
stuff.
theme
It
park built in
doesn't sit
America
with
in
me
the
very
last
well.
25
I get
years.
sick and tired of it like really quickly. That's why I don't eat chocolate. It's just way too sweet.
And with the new park comes new ideas, new rides, new experiences, but more importantly, new foods. From the set design to the experiences in the park to the rides in the park, it just feels different here. I love this place already and I just got here. There are 5 parks or
Nintendo World, Isle of Berk, Dark Universe, Harry Potter and Celestial Hub. I have no idea what any of these are.
universes, I guess you could call them. We're gonna be trying food from every single one of them and see if maybe Epic Universe is the best theme park for food in America.
Luckily, this time it didn't take long to find our random taste tester.
I mean, I don't have anything else today.
And just like that, Austin joins the taste testing team. We may become great friends after this. On to our first universe.
Okay, so we are first at the Isle of Berk, the How to Train Your Dragon
Oh,
area.
How to
It looks
Train
kinda
Your
sick.
Dragon.
Real fire, steam. I haven't seen any animatronics yet, but I'm looking forward to that.
It all starts here at
Ugh,
Spitfire.
my nose.
2 items, we're trying both. We'll pick which one we
What the fuck am I even looking at? Dragonfire Chicken Spire? PB&J? Peanut butter and jelly sandwich?
Like the most, and that'll be the one that enters the competition. This place is nuts.
I mean, there's a dragon right there.
There's a dragon over there. He's like spewing shit everywhere. Literally, all over the kids. This one is the PB&J, pork bacon jam. It also has
Pork, bacon, and jam? Can you say that one more time?
This one is the PB&J, pork bacon jam. It also has
I don't know if I like that, to be honest.
creamy mac and cheese in it. First of all, cross section,
Oh, man.
not nice.
Look at all that extra bread.
It doesn't go all the way to the bottom, guys. Cheers. It tastes good.
It tastes good.
Honestly, I don't hate it. The mac and cheese is a little grainy.
And the bread is a little tough.
I got what I need from this. Should we move on to the next one? Congratulations,
Yes.
you're the breadwinner for this. Get it? Because it's bread.
That's the bread.
Okay. This is the Dragonfire Chicken Spire Mac and Cheese Cone. You got creamy mac and cheese, Nashville style pulled chicken, hot honey, chimichurri, crispy onions. Smells great.
Not as spicy as I thought it was going to be. Good mac and cheese, but you know, I feel like one bite and then you know your chicken's gone. So now I just have mac and cheese and bread.
That's kind of the issue with both of these, I feel like.
I would say the PB&J edges out the Nashville just
Edge?
a little bit. Just edges it just a little bit.
Now I want the PB&J. I think we both unanimously agree the PB&J is the one that enters the competition. It's just too much bread to filling ratio, and it's also just bread on bread. You just have like bread with mac and cheese inside it.
It's a carbo load.
Flavor, tastes nice, a little bit of smoky.
There's a lot of carbs, I'm not gonna be honest. You know, you have what, you have the mac and cheese, and you have the whole bread itself too.
Sweet, salty, the pork isn't dry, moist, I guess, fatty, shredded nicely. I
Oh
will
yeah,
say-
then you have pork in there too as well. I have not eaten pork in like, think about like 2 years now.
The mac and cheese is lacking. My rating out of 10, it's
Maybe a little
6.8.
bit more than
Not
2
quite
years,
a 7.
maybe?
It's above average though.
I'd say it's above average as well. 6.5.
I've gotten rid of
a pretty
pork
good bite,
out of my
especially
like
by theme park
diet
standards.
completely.
Yeah, not bad. Above average. But I think there's a lot better out here. This is a good start. Moving on.
Next, onto the Harry Potter universe, which is built to look like a 1920s Paris. This place is unreal.
Imagine writing a book and then they just
Cool.
make this. That's crazy. It feels very Paris. The cobblestone roads, the sidewalks, the gutters. I mean, the detail is insane. Speaking of Parisian, we're gonna try
Like I know that my mom made chorizo, but I didn't even get the chorizo.
2 crepes. And I've been to Paris many times. Worked in Paris.
Never
tell you
had
right
crepe.
now, I know a good crepe. So let's see where theirs stand.
So into the cafe we go, and
They're ice cold. Typically you want crepes made fresh, hot, to order, and they come out hot, to order. You might think I'm being harsh, but if you're gonna spend $18 for 2 crepes,
$18? Fuck, that's expensive.
it'd be good. Let's start with this. This is the lemon, although there is strawberry on it.
Not lemon. It's very tart, very,
Holy
very
shit,
sweet.
that's
You sound like
expensive.
Trump.
It's very sweet. You've never seen so many sweet crepes.
Just the intonation in his voice.
You've never seen colder crepes in your life, okay?
I don't know if I like that cream on its own.
Damn, look at Donald Trump showed up.
Really?
Normally I love cream on its own.
Let's talk about flavor after we do the beer butterbeer. I'm into that. It's a little salty, a little sweet, butterscotchy. Both crepes, despite them being cold, they do actually have a pretty good texture. They're tender, they're delicate, and they're not dry, which I was worried about. Whenever you get a cold crepe, that's usually a sign that it's gonna be quite dry. But these retain their moisture, they're luscious.
My vote's the butterbeer.
I agree. The butterscotch one, I really like. Pretty relatively balanced. I do wish that there was
Butterbeer?
some other flavor in there. It needs like a spice. I think
Is
if you
that like dumping your beer in butter or something?
a little fresh grated nutmeg on top, or a little bit of cinnamon
You
sprinkles
just like
on top. This would
throw
become
the
a little bit
beer
more
can in the
well-rounded
fucking
of a
butter,
flavor, not
and
just
then like
butterscotch. But
you
all things
mix
considered,
it.
I like this. If it was hot, I'd give it a higher rating. Of all the crepes I've had in the world, I think this is deserving of a 6.9. I know you're thinking, oh Josh, but you like it. Give it a 7. Give it a 7.5. Give it an 8. No, because I've had crepes that made me want to take my clothes off in front of my family, and this is just not doing that for me.
What is it, shokugeki or something? You're telling me you've eaten food to the point that's gonna like make your fucking clothes explode from your body or something? What are we reenacting shokugeki here?
It's a great dessert. It's not magical by any means, but it definitely gets the job done. But for $9 a crepe, you get 2 per plate.
What a
I
weird
think it's
thing,
worth
to
it
be honest.
as a dessert. I would probably round it up to a 7.
Epic Universe's average keeps climbing with that score. On to our next universe. Next up, Dark Universe. Ooh, spooky. But we had to hit our next item during the
What is
day.
that, Harry
Probably
Potter
better
or
at night
something
if I'm
like
being
that?
honest, but it looks cool. I'm pretty dumbstruck. This place is hot.
It's hot. It's a little
Physically.
spooky, but it's also very hot.
Yeah, it's very hot.
Sweaty.
It's actually really hot outside. These are the Burnin' Cheddar Bites. So
What the fuck is that? What the fuck? That looks like fucking poop.
It's also very hot.
yeah, it's very hot.
Sweaty.
It's actually really hot outside. These are the Burnin'
Those look like little fucking tiny poopsicles. What? Oh my god, dude. People eat
Cheddar
this?
Bites. Sort of like a pimento cheese, jalapeno popper. Not a fan of the texture.
Very greasy, but I like the flavor.
I like the flavors too. I actually like the crispy exterior. Internal cheese is cooked so much that the cheese is broken, which means that the fat from the cheese is separated. So the cheese left behind is sort of this like gooey, like mucusy texture. The crisp on the outside is nice. The flavor is great. Salt level's good. It's all right.
I would say about 5, 5.5.
I'm gonna give it a 5 out of 10.
Mid.
I wouldn't like be mad. I would eat it and be like, yeah, sure, whatever, and then I go have diarrhea and call it a day. But the novelty is cool. But that's not enough to make the food good.
God, it looks like it literally looks like charcoal or like pieces of poop or so.
Moving on.
Next, out of the celestial hub of the park, right between all the universes, for our second to last item, which is supposed to be quote unquote a hidden gem. We'll see where it stands.
This is the most unique item in the park. A tteokbokki skewer wrapped in
The fuck am I even looking at?
a cheese skirt, and inside there is little strips of tteokbokki and grilled sausages. Isn't that fun?
That sounds intense.
Wait, was that a fucking... That's a black pork dumpling. Ew, that looks so weird. What the fuck? Celestial steamed bun? It doesn't really look celestial to me, to be honest. Right, okay.
Strips of tteokbokki and grilled sausages. Isn't that fun?
That sounds intense, dude. Oh man,
It's insane.
that's killer.
Oh, anything real, dude. This might be one of the best bites in the park.
I was afraid it was gonna be too greasy because of all of the cheese, and it's almost 10 out of 10.
To my standard, I love everything about this. It's way more unique. It's not like this doesn't exist. This is inspired by Korean culture, right? The way they did it with the crispy cheese skirt.
Oh, it's
adding
inspired
that
by Korean
juicy
culture.
smoked fatty sausage, soaked in a little bit of like a sweet soy kind of glaze to help kind of cut the richness. A little acidic, little sweet. They're kind of sticking a limb out trying this here because this could totally flop. But it's so delicious. Salt levels are good. Flavors balanced well. Texturally, it's a wonderland. This is my favorite bite in the park by far. I'm gonna give it a 9 out of 10. Huge.
It's huge. No one scored higher.
Great flavor. It did kind of undress itself. I say 9.3.
The average just keeps getting higher at Epic Universe. It doesn't end here. We have one more place to explore, and that is Nintendo World.
So it's on to arguably the most popular universe here, and through the mythical
Nintendo
green tunnel
World.
we went. I didn't even know this existed. I've never been here before. Genuinely, I went into a state of metaphysical shock. I couldn't believe what I was looking at. So after a couple of picks for Kate and getting in the Nintendo World spirit, by the way, these bricks are hard. You don't have to hit them that hard. I was ready to taste test some items. I maybe got a little too excited and got almost all the items.
It's not bad, at least it looks better, to be honest, but I bet you it's fucking expensive as shit, though.
At Toad's Cafe. If you want to see everything we got, you can find that on the Shorts tab in our channel. But hey, while you're there, I would suggest subscribing because I'm giving away 2 tickets to Epic Universe. 1 person and a +1. Just make sure that you're subscribed. Part 2 is just comment your favorite food from the video and you're officially entered. We will randomly select someone and you're gonna have a great time. Now after Toad's Cafe, we headed deeper within Nintendo World to Donkey Kong Country for our final item at the Bubbly Barrel, the DK Crush Float.
Pineapple and banana ice cream. At the bottom, I guess, it's sort of like a pineapple soda.
Yes.
And then caramel corn and Butterfinger, and I don't even know. Yeah. Yeah,
That's
dude.
pretty dope.
That's, oh, It busted. Guys, we have a banger.
It's not overly sweet.
No, this is so perfectly balanced.
It's not heavy from
$80
this
though.
ice cream.
Done.
The flavors are
Don't
great.
not
It's got a little
come
flecks
with
of
the
chocolate,
food.
giving me like chunky monkey vibes.
I thought the chocolate was weird, but it works.
I feel the same way about the caramel corn. I don't think you need the caramel corn.
The caramel corn I can live without, but it doesn't hurt it,
I guess
though.
it's fun. The flavors of the soft serve and the flavor of the pineapple soda. I give it a 9 out of 10. This is a must beat the heat treat.
It's summer, it's hot, I'm sweaty. This hits every single note. This is refreshing, it's balanced, it's got some acidity to it. You can taste the pineapple, you can taste the banana. I'm gonna give this an 8.5 out of 10. Actually, you know what? I'll round it up to a 9 out of 10.
Bring it up.
Just for you.
Thank you.
Absolute slam dunk, fantastic work. Now let's see if our next part can stand up. All right, we're at Dollywood, and I just found out that this is actually related to Dolly Parton. Who knew, right? I guess it makes sense. That
Dolly
said,
who?
right out the gate, I met my person. Found who I'm meeting with. Hayden's here. Thank you for being here.
Yeah, thanks for asking me.
You're gonna be eating all the food with us today, and this place is actually known for it, so let's begin.
So through Dollywood we go. My first impressions are that this place is actually awesome. Lots of these buildings are supposed to be recreations of where Dolly Parton grew up. Our food journey
I don't know who
through
that
the world
is, to
kicks
be
off at the
honest.
Spotlight Bakery, home to one of the craziest and
I assume you get to keep the
possibly
cup
biggest
too as well,
items
so that's
we've
pretty
seen
cool to be
so far.
honest.
So this whole pie costs over $200 and weighs over 25 pounds.
Excuse me?
Bar.
So this whole pie costs over $200.
The whole pie, $230, dude. What is that? Does that say 10-inch cinnamon roll skillet for $55? The fuck even is that?
And weighs over 25 pounds. This is the biggest slice of pie I've ever seen in my life. It's mostly apple because there's so much height.
Where's the crust at? I really like it. The apple is really soft and like crunches really nice. It's a little much to kind of like take in, but overall I like it. I rate it like probably a good 7. It's up there. I could probably eat this whole thing.
I have mixed feelings, but generally,
I would not eat that whole thing, to be honest.
it's pretty good. It's like a standard apple pie. It's not like blowing my mind. My mom's pie is better. That said, I love the fresh apple. It's not
Yeah,
like
but I'm not
mushy.
eating
It's
that,
not like
though.
jammy, like they put a bunch of sugar in there. It's just fresh apples, cinnamon, little light sweetness. I feel that the crust could use just a bit more flavor in general. But that said, out of all the apple pies I've had, and a pie being this big, I'll give it a 7. I think it's deserving of a 7. That's high praise for
It's
a
a
pie.
good pie.
It's a good pie. Moving on. So Dolly Parton used to cook for her family or siblings. They called her Aunt Granny, hence the name
I don't even know
Aunt
who
Granny's. We're here to
Dolly-
give it a
Dolly
try,
is.
so hopefully it's good. USA Today named this one of the top 10 theme park restaurants, so let's see how it is.
And very quickly, they politely let us know we cannot film with our camera inside, so here's the post-match breakdown on the fried chicken.
I was shocked. First of all, Knott's Berry Farm, get dunked on. I mean, really, it was phenomenally better. Seasoned really nicely. The salt levels were fantastic. I couldn't believe it. The only thing is that chicken's fried and then sits under a heat lamp. They're not frying it fresh to order, so it's gonna lose that crispness. I do imagine it was crisp at some point though, but the fact that they're serving chicken that's like semi-crisp, not great. But the flavor, the cook on the chicken, it was juicy, it was salted nicely. I'll give it a 7.9, almost an 8, but
Was
not
a famous
I mean,
singer?
heavy agree.
Oh,
great
I've never heard
chicken.
of them,
I kind
to
of wish
be
it had a
honest.
little bit more kick to it. I like a good kick on my chicken, but that's just kind of me. Didn't really have the crunch. I agree, 7.9. It's good.
I mean, Aunt Granny's, not bad. This place is doing pretty
He sounds pretty zesty, to be honest. I wasn't gonna point it out or anything like that, but the guy's voice sounds so zesty.
good so far. Might be our winner, but there's only one way to find out.
Sorry, it's
Moving
just
on.
that his voice is just literally just kind of like caught me off guard, dude. I was like, what?
So we're at Granny.
I don't think I've ever heard of a guy's voice like that, sounding like that. I've never heard of a guy sounding voice like that.
Ogles. This was
That's the first time
Dolly
I ever heard a
Parton's
guy's
best
voice sounding so
friend's mom,
zesty.
dude. We're gonna get a classic sampler plate, which is basically a little southern meal, and we'll give it a little taste test. Let's see how it is.
And honestly, with the previous meal, this one was pretty disappointing. The cornbread, the mashed potatoes, and the beans all were mid at best. But maybe the famous stew can save its ranking.
Honestly, that's the most flavorless stew I've ever had in my life. It literally tastes like water that has had ham steeped in it. Altogether, like, we have this whole sampler, but the goal was to give it one.
It kind of looks nasty, I'm not gonna lie, to be honest. Honestly, all of that kind of doesn't look that great.
holistic rating for the overall experience of this sampler, which unfortunately is pretty mid. It's about a 5.
Honestly, yeah, it's mid. It's not gross, but it's not like I need to come back to Dollywood and get this thing again. I might give it like a 4, honestly.
Whoa. Brutal. So we've got a hit to the average for Dollywood. Let's see if they can pick back up. Moving on. I tried to match the funnel cake that we had at Knott's Berry Farm. It looks similar. The only difference is instead of ice cream, it's whipped cream. They do not have a soft serve option. That is not my fault.
That's good. It's a little crunchy, but like not too crunchy. I like the whipped cream a whole lot. And that strawberry sauce syrup, whatever that strawberry thing is.
Dude, that shit is covered in goddamn fucking powdered sugar, dude. Ugh, God, I feel sick.
I like it.
Honestly, this one was kind of underwhelming for me. I'm gonna be flat out. With what I know from the Knott's Berry one, I don't like the batter that they used here. It's just not that flavorful. It's very bland. The jam is like bitter, lacking acidity, and it doesn't taste much like strawberry. It's more of just like sweet goo, but I'm not getting like nice tart, semi-sweet strawberry. I'm getting like sugary corn syrup. It's not that it's bad, it's just
I've
like
had whipped
not
cream.
great.
I don't
to me,
like
this is like a
whipped
6
cream,
out of 10.
to be
It's
honest.
nowhere near as good as the one at Knott's Berry Farm.
I kind of want to give it an 8. I liked it. It was yummy. It was sweet. It was good. It had flavors.
And that's exactly why we have a voice of the people. I'm sticking with my rating. That said, Dollywood is still doing great. Moving on.
It all comes down to this final item for Dollywood, and luckily for them, it's
The most popular item. It's burning my hands for a reason because it's nice, hot, and fresh cinnamon bread.
they have a full-scale
Cinnamon bread?
bakery churning these out, and as you approach it, you are overwhelmed with the smell of caramelizing sugar, toasty, roasty cinnamon, fresh, yeasty baked bread, and toasted butter. I mean, come on.
People come here just for this. I'm gonna go straight up no sauce.
That's good.
It's phenomenal, like really good. Perfectly baked, it's so tender. It's got a nice crispy chew on the outside. It's got a little saltiness in the dough, which I'm appreciative of to help counteract that sweetness. Perfect amount of cinnamon, super fragrant, it's rich. And honestly, I was worried it'd be a little too buttery and oily. It's not, it's actually not at all. If monkey bread and a cinnamon roll were to fall in love, this would be what they gave birth to. Something beautiful.
It's really, really good. I would take this into my room and eat the entire thing. And then
Okay, wow.
Yeah, no worries,
Get me for
Pharaoh.
a
Take
second.
care.
I want to eat like this entire thing right now. Like, can I give it a 10?
Whoa! I mean, listen, if you want to give it 10, that's fine. I mean, I didn't even put any apple butter or anything on this. Honestly, I'll give it a 9.5. I'll give it a 9. It's kind of crazy. Maybe we'll do a recipe for it on the second channel. Have you subscribed to it yet? Link's in the description. If you missed the recipes, go there. Josh Weissman Recipes, link in the description. Thank you so much.
And that does it for Dollywood. As they slot into our leaderboard, Dollywood might be the most underrated theme park ever. But Epic Universe still holds the lead, and now it's on to our next park, Epcot. I don't know what to expect here. I have heard great things about
Epcot? What is that?
Epcot, but I've always been confused because it's just like, here's this giant golf ball, and that's all I know about it. Until I figured out that it's actually known for its World's Showcase. When you visit this place, you're visiting mini versions of over 11 countries, complete with buildings, decor, and most importantly, food and drinks from around the world. We got here pretty early, so I honestly had a tough time finding people because it was basically a ghost town. Until I found our next taste
Well, I'm
tester
not too sure, to
standing
be
out
honest.
off in the distance. Introducing our next guest, Mabel. So on we go to start our journey around the world. First stop, a quaint little bakery in the country of Norway.
We're starting things off. It's something that a lot of people love in Epcot. They're calling it school bread, also called skolbrad, supposedly something that kids take to school in Norway. I don't know if that's even true, but we got here right when the park opened. This is as fresh as it gets. So if it's not good now, it may not be good ever.
Is that a,
I love it.
like,
It's so soft and moist.
what is
It's pretty
that?
good. Like, it's not dry. The bread is nice and soft.
It's got
very sort
cream
of like
cheese
light
in
and
the
airy and fluffy.
inside.
It's got some spice to it. I like the coconut. I love the level of sweetness. It's soft. Honestly, I'd give this an 8 out of 10.
That
It's
sounds
pretty
boring.
good.
I
Nintendo
usually hate
theme is
coconut,
better.
But this is great.
Oh,
The
we'll
cream
see
really
if it wins or
balances
not.
everything. Not too sweet. I would give it a 7.
Strong start. That's a pretty good rating for us. Moving on.
Next up, on our world tour, we hop across the pond. Literally, there is actually a big pond in the middle.
Okay, so we're in the UK. Quotation marks. These fish and chips look kind of legit.
Very good.
They look good. I'm actually gonna go in for the chips first. These fries could have been good, but unfortunately they are not. No salt.
No salt.
Looking for a crispy bite here. You know, honestly, I have good and bad to say about this. The fish itself is actually cooked quite nicely. Like, it's not dry at all. It's actually quite moist. It doesn't have a fishy taste. It's like nice and oceanic. It tastes fresh, which I can appreciate. There's not a ton of flavor. The biggest problem with this fish and chips, way over battered.
Well, what do you fucking expect? It's from the UK. what are you expecting from the UK? Come on, man. It's fucking fish and chips, bro. Come on, man.
You see how thick that is? A good quality fish and chips is gonna have a really
What are
thin,
you
crispy
expecting?
layer and a thick piece of fish in it. And this is the opposite. Salt levels are low, flavor is kind of...
So how are you gonna swing at the UK? Bro, we all know for a fact they don't add flavor into their goddamn food, okay? Alright? It's the UK, they conquered the world in search of spices and chose not to use them. Yeah, exactly. It's like they don't fucking use anything in their goddamn things. So what do you
It's pretty
expect?
bland. The redeeming qualities are cooked quite nicely. The crisp is there. Honestly though, like I'm kind of surprised. I think it's worthy of a 6 out of 10. It's above mid.
Yeah, it can be hit or miss. Not a lot of bells and whistles here. I would say 6.5.
Fair rating. For theme park fish and chips, not bad, but also not great. Moving on.
Of course it's not that great. What the fuck are you expecting? What are you expecting from the UK?
We're now in Morocco. Wow, we're really traveling super fast. Isn't that crazy? We haven't even finished
Morocco would
rice.
be a
Two
little
different
bit
skewers inside.
different.
A lamb, chicken. They both have the same sort of like vegetable, chickpea, carrot salad kind of vibe.
Fucking
And then
Moroccan
this
food is
Moroccan
something a
stone,
little
which it
bit
looks good.
different.
It's got like a semolina crisp on the outside. It's puffed. Hummus, 2 different sauces. I'm gonna start with lamb. It's actually pretty moist. Love the spices in it, a little bit of heat in there. It's nice. And I like the sweetness of the salad. As for the chicken,
Like
But
the
bean
lamb
on
chicken is
toast
just kinda
though?
chicken.
No,
The
stop
lamb is
it.
like really nicely seasoned. It's got spice to it, fragrant bread, smells great. It's fresh baked. Oh yeah, even by itself, it's pretty nice. I'm trying the sauces here because the other sauces at some of the other places were just like packets of mayo. This is actually made in-house. Even the hummus is actually not bad.
It's actually refreshing.
It's really nice. To me, the lamb and the bread are equally good. If I got this at a restaurant, I really wouldn't.
The only people I hate more than the British are the French, and that's a high bar. I'm
This
joking.
is pretty dang good. I think this is deserving of a... That kid is in the
fountain.
And he just flinged all the water on his dad's hair. My brain is saying 8 out of 10.
8 out of 10 because we got them together. If I just got that alone, this brings it up to an 8. They're making this.
Yeah, they're making the bread fresh. Morocco, wow. Epcot, Morocco, to be specific. Not bad. Good work. But we have more. We're in Germany. Yeah, light speed travel, dude. So we're really here for the bread pudding, which is at the top of the Disneyland food blog. But, you know, we're in Germany. We got to try the bratwurst, too. I'm going to try both. Whichever one's better is the one we're going to enter in the competition. Cheers. Here we go. Honestly, that's pretty mid. If I was German, I would be pretty upset about that. So we're not gonna rate that. We are gonna rate, however, this. This is the pretzel bread pudding. It's got caramel and then I guess some sort of cream sauce on it.
Pudding?
Honestly, it's overrated. It's all right. It's not that it's bad, it's just nowhere near as good as they said it was gonna be. This is warm, it's moist. From a flavor standpoint, there's just not much going on. Very average bread pudding. Really nothing special about it. It's very mid to me. I'm gonna give that a 5 out of 10. I don't know why that's at the top of the list.
I would agree with the 5. I've had better. Like, I don't even want to take another bite, unfortunately. And I love bread pudding.
I keep going back expecting it to be better and then I'm let down again. That brings the average down quite a bit, but that's not the end, we have more.
Next up, we head to Paris after some window shopping. We went
Oh, looks like we go to France, chat.
over to try
French
one of
indeed.
Epcot's hidden gems. Will this be the high score that Epcot needs to be a contender?
So the item we're doing here is the croque glacé, which is essentially brioche bun split open. They add ice cream, a sauce of your choice. They close it in a sort of waffle press. It gets heated, so you have a warm bun, cold ice cream on the inside. I picked coffee.
Oh, that's interesting. Huh, that's interesting.
And caramel, she picked coffee and chocolate. Caramel macchiato, you got a mocha over there. It smells buttery, like toasted butter and bread. Cheers. Yeah, that's phenomenal. That's great. The quality of the bread's unbelievable. Supposedly they're baking it fresh. I can definitely tell. I have to stop. There's gonna be like 10,000 calories in this. All things considered, at the end of the day, it's a nice warm brioche bun with ice cream in it. It's not gonna not taste good. You could use this ice cream on planet Earth and it would still be good. So that's where I'm gonna nitpick. Is the ice cream itself could be a little better, like a little more flavorful, I think. I don't think it's that deeply flavored. This is very good though. I'm not.
How the fuck do you make ice cream more flavored? What? Huh? What? How do you make ice cream more flavored? I've never heard that in my entire life, to have ice cream more flavored.
Not gonna lie. Flavor-wise, texture-wise, like the bun is soft, it's cooked nicely.
That has to be a bougie life, 100%.
Didn't think I could eat more, but could almost finish.
You're halfway done. You might as well finish it.
You got a lot of ice cream.
The ice cream is actually still cold.
It's ice cream on a brioche bun. Maybe pushing 8.5.
Yeah.
And with that, we have our final score for Epcot. Honestly, this was an incredible park experience, way more than I could have anticipated. Epcot, I love you. I'm gonna miss you. I'll see you again soon. But now it's time for the finale. Is Epic Universe gonna hold on to our top spot, or will it be our final park that wins it all? The one and only Well, I mean, there's multiple all over the world, but you get what I mean.
Disneyland.
We recently visited Disneyland with my friend Nico to determine what the best item in the park was. Rather than just using those same scores, we are going to be completely retesting our top 5 items to see if they still hold up. Of course, this time it will be compared to the other 4 most popular theme parks in America and will also be judged by a completely random person. Speaking of which, I was having a tough time.
You wanna go around the theme park and eat some food with me and rate it? No?
No, we're all right.
Until
That sounds so fun.
we found our final taste tester, Deshani. Thank you, I needed that.
We're back with Dole Whip. Deshani, this is our first one. Thank you for accepting my
Oh my
offer.
God, of course.
This is one of my favorite items. I haven't rated it the highest, but I do
Dole-
find it so
Dole
refreshing.
Whip?
Cheers. Oh, I don't like that base. If you're out here on a hot day, you're sweating, this bite revitalizes. I take a couple bites, I'm refreshed and I feel good, but flavor-wise, it does feel a little diminishing in the pineapple department.
I honestly would prefer if this was just like a regular sundae.
The Dole Whip fans are gonna be really upset to hear this.
I'm sorry.
I agree with this guy. All things considered, it's refreshing, it's nice, texturally it's good. Flavor's a little lacking, it doesn't feel very pineapple-y, so I'll give it a 7 out of 10.
The flavor of like the pineapple, I'm not a fan of. So yeah, I'm just gonna go with a 3.
And out the gates, a big hit
Damn.
for Disney, but they aren't out of the race yet. The next item is a fan favorite and can swing tides in
Cookies?
Disney's favor.
We have our number 2 item right here, the chocolate chip cookie, fresh out the oven. You'll notice I split that cookie, but I pressed it back together. Where's the seam?
Oh my God.
That's how warm they are.
Disney magic, you
It's
guys.
Disney magic, guys. Only billions of dollars. Anyway, let's give it a little taste. Oh my God. Ooey gooey, texturally really nice. A little crispy on the outside, but fudgy on the inside. My one nitpick, it's not chewy. It's more of a fudgy
How
cookie, which
flavored
not
is
good or
it? I
bad,
have
more
no
elasticity.
idea.
Could use a little more salt. And I don't like, I feel like, who am I kidding? This good, dude. I'm giving this a 9. This is very good.
Yeah, honestly, I think it's chewy, it's gooey, it's everything.
I feel like it's too much sugar, though, in my personal opinion.
9.5.
This is the best one I've had so far. This is a good one.
Disney is moving up and onward. It's looking good for them. On to our 3rd item. It's time for a competition within the competition. As previously mentioned, our 5 items were picked off of our 5 highest ranked items last
What the fuck
week.
is
However,
that?
there
Is that a slap of cheese? is that just a slap of cheese? It's a churro? It literally looks like a slap of cheese. You just slap it on a burger or something.
was a tie for 3rd place. So to find the item to represent the 3rd item, we will be doing a mini tournament between these 3 items. Only the item with the highest total score will count as our
That
3rd.
shit looks dry as fuck, man. That chicken leg looks dry as hell.
3rd item and towards the overall Disney
Is that
average.
birria?
Fortunately, the s'mores churro isn't available anymore, so it's being swapped with an OG theme park item, the classic Disney churro.
Texture is actually kind of fire.
It's so comforting.
There is a weird taste in there for me though. Are you getting that? It's like this muted metallic tone on the back of my tongue.
This is like the best amusement
What is this guy even talking about? What? What do you got? You got the god tongue in your mouth or something?
park food. This is like
Talking about
perfection.
metal in the
Texturally,
churro?
Very good. It's crisp.
Huh?
It's moist on the inside. This one is good. But this weird baking soda flavor is throwing me off. I'm gonna give it a 7 out of 10.
9.5.
That's crazy. That's crazy. So we have much more moving
Little,
on.
little,
Okay, so the
little,
battle for the
little,
3rd
little.
spot continues with the birria grilled cheese. I really enjoyed this one when I had it. The question is if the consistency's still good.
Wait,
If
is
you
that
want, you
birria
can
with
give it a
grilled
dip.
cheese?
This one's pretty banging. Like
That
the
is
meat
so good.
is seasoned perfectly. It's cooked nicely. Salt levels are great. Incredibly juicy. So you know how like birria is very like oily usually? This is like
Yeah, it's
balanced. It's not
birria.
too fatty at all. I'm gonna give this an 8.5. 8.5 out of 10.
It's not too salty, which I feel like birria usually is. I'm gonna give this a 10.
Okay, whoa.
Birria is salty? Lady, where the hell have you been getting your birria from? Birria is not supposed to be salty.
No
Oh,
complaints.
10s do not exist. All right, you can give it a 10 if you want.
10. 10.
We might have found our 3rd place winner, but we still have one more to go. This has always been one of my personal favorites because it's protein, baby. Deshani, you don't look as excited, but neither was Nico.
That's disgusting. Have you seen that?
You have to eat it.
I can't eat that. I'll throw up.
When he had a bite, his mind was open.
I need to be less judgmental. Like, I mean, it looked like a foot. It was actually half decent.
Yeah, no, I'm done.
Really? I think it's great. Seasoned perfectly, cooked perfectly. This might be, to me, one of the best versions of turkey. I'm gonna give it an 8 out of 10.
So slimy. It's just like I don't like the skin, and my hands are all greasy.
I'll give you that.
I'm gonna give this like a 1.
So my beloved turkey leg won't make the 3rd spot. The birria grilled cheese will. Moving on.
Back into the regular competition, and on to our
Interesting.
second to last item, Tiana's Palace Gumbo. Disney's average got a major boost from the birria grilled cheese. Let's see if the momentum continues.
I think it's ridiculously salty.
Like, too much?
I think, yeah.
It's funny you'd say that, Deshani. I think it's perfectly salted. I think it's pretty good where it's at. Seasoning is nice. I'm not unhappy with this gumbo. I think it's tasty. They didn't hold back on the spiciness. They didn't sort of whitewash it in a way. It's nice round flavors. It doesn't taste bland. My one complaint is it's a little too thick. It's a little... All that said, an 8 out of 10.
I do think it is too salty. I like the kick, but yeah, I'm just not feeling it. Probably a 4 on a good day.
Oh my God, I thought you were a representative of the people. You're like demolishing these people's dreams.
I'm sorry, it's just, yeah.
So Disney's average takes a very slight hit, but they are not out of the fight. They are still in it. 5 theme parks across America, and
It all comes down to this. The churro toffee, this won last time.
That literally straight up just looks like a slap of cheese, man. It just looks like a slap of cheese.
There's a lot of onus on you here.
I feel like the pressure's on.
Everything was really on point today, so there was a lot of competition against this. Texture-wise, the crunch is great. It melts in your mouth. It's not chewy. When it comes to toffees and brittles, a bad one will stick to your teeth and it won't melt. This one crunches and it immediately melts. It's a good quality toffee. It's incredibly well done. I do love that fragrant sort of cinnamon sugar vibe.
I have no
All
idea
things
what
considered,
toffee
for
is.
a crispy cookie, a crunchy cookie, which I've always hated, this to me is a 9 out of 10 on the crunchy cookie spectrum. It is what it is. This is still my favorite.
it all comes down to Deshani's final score, and Disneyland's gonna need a high one. Deshani, it's in your hands.
I mean, it's pretty good. I like that it's almost like a brittle. Flavor's good. The toffee is great. The toffee is pretty good. Yeah.
Overall rating?
Overall rating, like a 6.5.
Wow.
Yeah.
Whoa, my ego just got blown up, dude. With that average, I think that makes us not a winner. We ran the numbers, we took a look at everything, and it was close. But the winner, by 0.1 of a difference between second place, the first place winner was, believe it or not, Disneyland. Yes, officially Disneyland won.
Disneyland is
I
the
gotta be honest,
winner?
I wanted an underdog to win, and many of them came very, very close, like within a fraction of a point. Not by much. All of them were great. There were some hits, there were some misses at all of them. And the simple reality is this. Whenever you go to a theme park, there's still gonna be great food, good things to eat. Somewhere, somehow, you just gotta look for it. Thank you to everyone, all the random people who decided to join me. First time we met, we ate, and it was a great time. And honestly, I think that's really what made it special. Maybe it's not always about the food. Maybe it's also about
This
the food.
man,
So,
paid
subscribe,
actor.
love you. See you. So much water is coming out of there.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Sponsored by Disney? Probably. Could be. I don't know, man. It's kind of crazy, though. Let me see. Hold on. Does it say sponsored? Nope. Doesn't say any sponsorship here, so... Eh, it could be. Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Oh my goodness gracious me. Anyways. Still pretty fun to watch though at the end of the day. That's the end of the video. You guys can comment, like, subscribe, do all that fancy jazzy stuff. What do you guys think, chat? What do you guys think specifically? Also, chat, on top of that, the YouTube frogs are gonna be converted into YouTube voidlings because membership is now live on YouTube. So we got some memberships live on YouTube now. So for those who want to have some exclusive emotes and some badges and everything like that, you guys can do the membership. So we got membership live over there on YouTube now. So now the YouTube frogs are now YouTube voidlings. So yeah, welcome. So But yeah, overall it's pretty good so far. So yeah, anyways, that's the end of the video. And you know what? Something a little bit different at the end of the day. We've been covering a bunch of shenanigans. Boo, pay to win. What do you mean pay to win? Anyways, that's the end of the video. And peace.